Under the lantern's trembling glow, a shadow walks where the rivers flow. Footsteps heavy, heartbeats slow, where the wildflowers grow, they grow. The wind hums low, a sorrow tune, whispered secrets to the moon. Oh, the lantern glows, but the path's unsure, through fields of loss and love so pure. The flame it flickers, the night so vast, holding the echoes of a distant past. Lonesome sparrow calls the dawn, perched on the branch of a tree near gone. The forest murmurs, the roots hold tight to memories buried beneath the night. The leaves they shiver, the truth unfolds, a story etched in autumn gold. Oh, the lantern glows, but the path's unsure, through fields of loss and love so pure. The flame it flickers, the night so vast, holding the echoes of a distant past. The hollow road bends where the oak tree leans. Dust on my boots, the ache of old routine. Saw a raven's wing cut the sky in two, left me wondering what I was coming to. Oh, hollow roads, they carry me down through the open fields and the silver town. The echoes fade, but the song stays true. Hollow roads, I'm still chasing you. I met a woman who stitched the wind in her quilt. Her eyes told stories of the life she built. She spoke of rivers that don't return, and the bridges we crossed just to watch them burn. A small town hum, a whistle in the Each mile's a ghost, each step's a prayer for the ones I've loved and the ones still there. The trees hold whispers, the ground holds pain, but every loss just feeds the rain. Out on the road, the dust would rise under the blue and hollow skies. A fence post leans where the wild grass grew. That's the road I once knew.
Its neon glow, empty chairs where stories grow. The laughter's faded, the faces few. On the road I once knew.
Do you hear the wheels hum, the rails sing? Echoes of every fleeting thing. 1,000 lives, a million shoes.
Walk the road I once knew.
Oh, the road I once knew. It carved in my heart, etched in the dew. It carried me far, it brought me home. Now the miles stretch while the years roll on,
but I hear that road in a far-off song.
a ghost of a map,
An old rendezvous, that's the road I once knew.
carried me far, brought me home. Oh,
The sun dips low, paints the hills in gold. Dusty boots on a winding road. Fields of barley whisper soft. The wind carries secrets aloft. Shadow of me, step by step I'll follow along this winding road. hum of a tune I know. Soft and steady it starts to grow. Where does the winding road lead to the valley of hope or the shadow of need? Step by step I'll follow alone this winding road, this road back home. There's a lantern light in the window pane, calling me through the night, through the rain. The porch creaks low, the door swings wide, and the arms of love wait inside.
The winding river, it cuts so deep through fields of sorrow where shadows creep. A lantern sways in the trembling hand. The wind speaks secrets across the land. Oh, the dreams we carry, fragile and small, then start to fall in the quiet, where the heart redeems, flows the winding river and whispered dreams. Beneath the sycamore, the ground is torn, a shoe left waiting, a path forlorn. The stars don't speak, but they seem to know the weight of leaving, the pull to go. Oh, the dreams we carry, fragile and small, rise like whispers, then start to fall in the quiet, where the heart redeems, flows the winding river, whispered dreams. A melody lost in the autumn rain, echoes soft through the ache and strain. The past keeps calling a siren's plea, but the river winds on, setting us free. Oh, the dreams we carry, fragile and small, rise like whispers, then start to fall in the quiet, where the heart redeems, flows the winding river and whispered dreams. The tracks are rust, the weeds are tall, where the whistles cry through the midnight squall. A lantern swings on a broken chain, and the ghosts of the rail call again, call again. The old world lies. 100 towns they stitched and bound, but the needle broke and the thread unwound. Now silence hums where the wheels once turned, and the lessons of the lost remain unlearned, unlearned. I hear them whisper in the pine. I feel their stories tangle mine. Oh, the ghosts of the rail, they don't rest in the hollow of the hills where the moon does crest. They sing to the sleepers, they hum to the tides. Oh, the ghosts of the rail, where the old world lies. In the fields where the iron horse is fed, now the grass grows wild, the tracks are dead, but I swear I hear their echo clear. A promise made, a pioneer's tear. Ghosts of the rail, ghosts of the rail, the ghosts of the rail. Old Joe's barn leans to the west. Shadows long, the light confessed. A tire swing sways where no child plays. Rust whispers where the river strays. Dust on the tracks, the rails won't sing. A hollow wind where the echoes cling. The stories linger, the years don't care. Dust on the tracks and a prayer in the air. The diner hums at 4:30. Coffee black, boots on the floor. Her name still carved on the window seat, but the years erased her incomplete. Dust on the tracks, the rails won't sing. A hollow wind where the echoes cling. Stories linger, the years don't care. Dust on the tracks and a prayer in the air. If I could gather all the days like fireflies caught in jars of clay, would they burn brighter? Would they stay? Or fade like dust and drift away? Dust on the tracks, the rails won't sing. A hollow wind where the echoes cling. The stories linger, the years don't care. Dust on the tracks and a prayer in the air. Barn leans west, its ribs laid bare. A quiet hymn in the evening air. Dust settles slow, a memory's cloak. Shadows of yesterday's hearts it broke. The river hums a tune of trust. Worn and weary, a river of rust. And I wonder, do you hear it too? That sound, the past coming through. River of rust, river of time, flowing through these hands of mine. Carries the weight, carries the loss. Silver in sunlight, gold under moss. The fence posts bow, their stories fade. Ghosts of the cattle the prairies made. A whisper lingers soft and low through cedar winds and the fields that grow. The mandolin cries its voice like dust, sings to the current, the river of rust. River of rust, river of time, flowing through these hands of mine. Carries the weight, carries the loss. Silver in sunlight, gold under moss. If I could
The pines, they whispered low and long, a tune that breaks, a tune that's strong. The wind, it carried tales untold of hearts once warm, now bitter cold. Oh, whisper of the pines, sing me back through time to where the roots still hold and the love was bold. Oh, whisper of the pines, a shadow danced where sunlight fell, a fleeting ghost, a fragile spell. The cricket murmured, soft and slow, of places lost where I can't go. The earth remembers, though I forget its scars and secrets heavy set. Oh, whisper of the pines, sing me back through time to where the roots still hold and the love was bold. Oh, whisper of the pines. Needles fall like tears from trees, a solemn hymn, a mournful breeze. The forest keeps what we let go, buried deep beneath the snow.
Beneath the pines where shadows fall, a creek whispers low, it tells it all. The ground remembers every tread, each story spoken, each word unsaid. Wandering pines, they call me home, roots so deep where the wild winds roam. No map, no guide, just stars align to lead me back to the wandering There's a cabin lost where the moss grows green, a fire still flickers in a dream unseen. The walls hold echoes of songs we sung in voices young before time had stung. In the trees they hum a tune so low, a song of places only they know. Wandering pines, they call me home, roots so deep where the wild winds roam. No map, no guide, just stars align silver thread weaves through the night. I hear the past in the forest breath, a tender waltz of life and death.
The river bends, the willow leans, shadows stretch where the light once gleamed. A lantern swings, it hums, calling back where the lost come from. And do you hear it soft and low, the whisper of the lanterns glow? The lanterns glow, the lanterns glow. It leads the way through frost and snow, through forests deep and skies that mourn. It guides the heart back home, back home. The cabin waits, the wood pile stacked, the floorboards creak where dreams unpack. The kettle sings, it hums, a tune for all who yet become. And can you see it faint but bright, the beacon in the endless night? The lanterns glow, the lanterns glow. It leads the way through frost and snow, through forests deep and skies that moan. It guides the heart back home, back home. Wind's got a voice, low and lean, through the pines where the world turns green. The road's a ribbon, unwound, untied. Every step whispers what we've left behind. Dust in the pines, dust in the pines. Carry my name, leave yours behind. The river runs slow, but the bank's still a road. Small towns scatter like stars on the road. Windows shutter, stories fade. A diner sign swings where dreams were made. Oh, the wheel turns fast, and nothing's built to last. Dust in the pines, carry my name, leave yours behind. The echoes hum, the past unwinds. All that remains is dust in the pines. Memories a shadow, soft as a sigh. A lantern's glow in a blackened sky. But even shadows stretch and fade. Time's the only debt we've ever paid. A line of poplars guards the lane. Leaves whisper secrets in the rain. A barn door creaks, a shadow falls. Memory clings to these old walls. Dust on the gravel road, a trail where time won't go. Oh, dust on the gravel road, where the weary hearts unload. Every mile's a tale untold. Oh, dust on the gravel road. A diner sign hums in the night. Neon flickers, cold blue light. Ghosts in boots with coffee black. Stories spoken, never back. A stranger's face, a fleeting home, out where the wind has roamed. The fields stretch wide, the sky bends low, where dreams dissolve like melting snow. Oh, dust on the gravel road, where the weary hearts unload. Every mile's a tale untold. Dust on the gravel road. Down by the bay where the cypress bends, the river hums but it never mends. Saw your shadow in the amber light, fading slow into the velvet night. Oh, the open road, it calls again, a whisper caught in the wind. The towns may fade, the maps may end, but I'll find you where the cypress bends. Dusty diner with a neon glow, stories traded where the travelers go. A lonesome tune on a jukebox spins like the echoes of the places we've been. And I still see your face in every quiet place. Oh, the open road, it calls again, a whisper caught in the evening wind. The towns may fade, the maps may end, but I'll find you where the cypress bends. Runs dry, but it starts again. What we lose is what we hold through the silence, through the cold. The river knows, it holds the past, whisper soft, the die is cast, pebbles worn, stories etched in stone, 1,000 lives carries alone. Oh, the river flows, the river shows what it takes, what it bestows. Through the quiet, through the pain, it wins and twists again. Beneath the bridge, where shadows play, the ghosts of dreams still lose
its branches sigh. The river asks, but never why. It never stops, it never rests. It bears the weight, it does its best. Oh, the river flows, the river shows what it takes, what it bestows. Through the quiet, through the pain, it winds and twists again. Does it remember the storm, the flood, the taste of salt, the iron blood? Or does it forget as it moves on, leaving behind where it's been gone?
Out past the river, where the sycamores lean, the road turns dusty, the air turns clean. I heard the whisper of a long-lost name, carried by the wind like an old refrain. Winding roads, fading lights, hearts get heavy in the quiet nights. But every mile holds a piece of me, scattered like leaves in the autumn breeze. A diner glows just off Route 15, coffee black and the pie's pristine. A waitress hums some hymn she knew, her voice like home, soft and true. Do you remember the bridge by the creek, the laugh in the rain, the words we'd speak? Winding roads, fading lights, hearts get heavy in the quiet nights. But every mile holds a piece of me, scattered like leaves in the autumn breeze. Train tracks hum, they sing of change, of things we lost and things we'll gain. The sunset slow paints the hills in fire, the open road calls a restless choir.
beneath the boughs, where shadows twist, the whispers hum, the air feels kissed. A song unsung, a tale untold, through pine and ash, the night grows bold. A crack of wind, a breath of time, does the forest keep its rhyme? Whispers in the pines, they call through the night, through it all. A voice that's yours, a voice that's mine, lost and found in the pines. A lantern swings, a path unclear, the ground is soft, it pulls you near. The stars don't speak, but they still shine, guiding hearts through the light. If I could ask, if I could plead, what do the whispers truly need? Is it love? Is it loss? Or just the breeze carving secrets through the trees? Whispers in the pines, they call through the night, through it all. A voice that's yours, a voice that's mine, lost and found in the pines.
Long road, low light, the stars barely show. Dust clings to my boots, and the wind starts to grow. I left behind the valley where the crops wouldn't rise. Now the earth feels heavy, and the moon hides her eyes. Oh, the fire inside, it won't go dim, even when the night feels colder than sin. I'll keep walking till the morning comes in. Fire inside, the fire within. Each mile's a story written in grit. The river runs dry where the dreams used to sit. I carry the weight behind, but the fire still burns in the marrow of my spine. A whisper of hope, it cuts through the cold. This journey is long, but my soul won't fall. shadows of mountains and forests so still, the howl of the wolves, the cry of the hill. Every step I take feels like a prayer to the wind, to the stars, to the weight I bear. The road rolls out like an old leather bell, worn and cracked, holding stories it's felt. The dust kicks up, a ghost in the air, whispers of towns that ain't there, ain't there. Tires hum a song they know, where they're going, I don't know. Dust on the horizon, story untold, a heart made of silver, a spirit of gold. The miles behind me, the miles ahead, chasing a dream where the lost souls tread. Soft blue sky, echoes of laughter, a lullaby. A photograph fades in a cracked old frame. Someone lived here once, they had a name. Dust on the horizon, a story untold, a heart made of silver, a spirit of gold. The miles behind me, the miles ahead, chasing a dream where the lost souls tread. Soft as sin of places I've been and where I begin. A bird takes flight, cuts through the haze, carving the sky, marking my day. Dust kicks up on the winding lane, a path I've walked in vain. The oak trees bend their roots, hold tight. A memory fades in the fading light, and and I can't shake the sound of wheels rolling out of town. Old roads, new shadows, they follow where I go. A whisper of tomorrow and the weight of what I know. A diner's neon hums at dawn.